Okay, hi everybody. It is Dr. Doris again. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Welcome to my vlog. Um, Meanwhile, if you're meeting me for the first time, I'm Dr. Doris, and guys, please remember to subscribe to my channel so that I will keep on giving you more beautiful updates. So, guys, today I want to talk about the materials I used to study Pesci. Remember, I told you guys last time that for you to work in Australia through standard pathway, there are two things that you can do. The first one is either you come in and work as a resident medical officer through the JMO pathways or as a registrar principal house officer, and that will be in the hospital setting. But the second part is for you to go through the GP pathway. So now for the GP pathway, like I told you last time, the rate limiting step to GP pathway is you writing and passing your Pesci. So now talking about Pesci is like an interview. So overview is an interview whereby other GPs, probably all of them will be fellows, will come out and interview you. They're interviewing you to see how much clinical knowledge you have, starting from your history taking, your physical examination, and your management protocols. So they would come in and do the questions for you. If you meet the criteria and tick all the boxes, they will be happy to pass you in your Pesci. So Pesci is the rate limiting step to working as a general practitioner, and there are 3 levels you can work as a Pesci. There is level 1, level 2, level 3 supervision. So basically, if you're level 1, it means that you are definitely going to talk to your supervisor anytime you see a patient and anytime the patient wants to leave the clinic. You are going to call your supervisor for anything that is happening with a patient. You cannot do any phone consultations like calling him on phone. No, he has to be there for you to see a patient. And even if he's not practically there, he has to whatever management plan you make for your patient. That is level 1 supervision. Level 2 supervision is that you can call him on phone sometimes, as long as he can give you a second opinion before you see your patient, manage your patient, and then prescribe. If you make any management plan, your supervisor has to give a second look to it. But it's not that he always has to be present. He can be present sometimes, but he can be absent sometimes too and direct you over the phone. That's level 2 supervision. Then level 3 goes way higher than that. Now, so what am I trying to say? Now, it depending on the level you want to write your Pesci and the level at which your employer accepted for you to do your Pesci. If you're generally going from the hospital, so if you have worked in a hospital, let's say for people that got offer in the hospital, worked in the hospital for 1 year and then do their WBA, going into the clinic setting, that's to become a general practitioner. If you get your gen reg, you don't need to write Pesci. But as long as you do not have your gen reg, for any practice you go to, you need to write Pesci because Pesci is practice specific. So you have to choose the level depending on your level of experience. You're going to agree that with your supervisor. But most importantly, a lot of IMGs write their Pesci on level 1 supervision. So level 1 supervision is more easier to pass. For level 2, they have to expect more. So for level 2, they have to expect more for you in terms of passing the Pesci. They want to make sure that you know more than that. Of course, you need to prove to them that you're a doctor, you can see a patient, you can treat your patient, you can manage your patient with little supervision. So that's what level 2 is. Level 3 goes above that. So now, guys, that I have explained the levels of supervision that you can write your Pesci, it depends on whatever you agree with your supervisor or with the clinic that is going to employ you. So now, if all these are the case, you need to choose wisely so that you make sure that whichever level you choose, you'll be able to pass Pesci at that level. So now, what are the materials that I used to prepare for my own Pesci? First and foremost, I studied my AMC handbook, the clinical handbook. That was the first material that I studied for my Pesci. Then I studied Tally O'Connor. If you know a book called Tally O'Connor, I'm going to put it up here. Just look for that book. It's very good. Then I subscribed to First Aid AMC. They were so good. The JPs that were teaching, they were wonderful. They were amazing. I learned a lot from them. And why I subscribed, I wasn't just listening to the classes, I was actively participating. Then I had like study partners, and most importantly, sometimes when I was alone, I talked to my girls. Let's say if I'm doing my history taking, of course you guys know that I have beautiful twins daughter, amazing daughters given to me by God. So sometimes when I was studying for my exam, I actually would talk to them up and down. I would talk to them, even though I know that they won't say anything because they were very little then. I would just be talking to them. I know that they will not answer me, but it's just my own way of trying to retain whatever I was saying in my memory virtually. So it helped a lot, and I did do my Pesci, and I passed my Pesci. Yeah, for all of you people that want to know, I went for level 1 supervision because level 2 supervision is very, very difficult. Even my friends that have lots of more experience than me, they still wrote their Pesci in level 1 supervision because it's better you go for level 1 supervision. When you do so amazingly well in your Pesci, the panel can recommend that APRA should leave you on level 2 supervision. They can write that as a recommendation. But if you go on level 2 supervision to do your APRA, to do your Pesci, and you fail it or you don't do so well, they can just say that the Medical Council of Australia, that is APRA, the licensing body APRA, should leave you on level 1 supervision, and then your employer will be like, this is not what we discussed, so in this GP practice you have to be careful. I'll still make more video to explain to you the dynamics of how GP practice works and what you're expecting to be getting paid as a general practitioner in Australia. If these videos are going to interest you, please kindly subscribe to my channel because I will have more information coming on to you. Most importantly, remember, when you want to do your Pesci, get people that you can study with, that you guys can do role play together. So role play is like once a person will do like a patient, you do like a doctor, you guys will talk and correct each other. It is very important. It's gonna go a long way. Role playing helps you to retain. It helps you to be confident, especially while you're going to go for your Pesci examination. I hope I've informed you. Please guys, do remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on my next video.